Yo, what's going on, fools? So update 9.20 just came out and a lot of things have changed, so I'm gonna read over the patch notes for you guys, because if you're like me, you know you don't like to read, so I got you covered. There's also been a bunch of leaks for skins and items, so I'm gonna go over those as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off first, the hunting rifle has officially been vaulted. I know. Let's just take a moment of silence real quick. Well, that's enough of that. All good things must come to end, but yeah, you'll be missed, bud. Next up, we got the Storm Flip, which is a new item Fortnite just released. When you throw it in a storm, it's going to create a huge sphere that creates a safe zone, and when you throw it in a safe zone, it's going to create a huge sphere with a storm inside it, hence the name Storm Flip. It lasts 20 seconds and has a max stack of 1. I'm telling you right now that there's going to be a lot of controversy over this item because, as you see in this clip, the sphere is huge. Like, for normal games, it's not too bad. Like, for casual players, it's good, but for scrims, this is deadly. You can literally just go high ground and throw it at the bottom and massacre. Like, you'll kill so many people. I'll actually call it right now that they're definitely gonna shorten the range for this thing because it is nuts as it stands right now. I can literally see all the pro players on Twitter right now just blah, 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 epic, why you do this, why you do that? You know, this is the typical pro player stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays over time. Next, we got some changes to the loot carrier. Sniper availability is going to go from 12.5 to 8.5%, and then explosives are going to go from 12.5 to 7%. So they're just reducing the availability of those types. Not too much has changed there, but next we got the mounted turret, which now takes 20% longer to overheat. I'm not really sure how I feel about this one because not many people even use the turret since they nerfed it, but I guess they're trying to have more people use it, so I'll have to test it out and see how it goes. Next, we have the max charge time of the boom bow going from 1 second to 1.25. Fortnite mentioned in a recent tweet that they're going to nerf the boom bow, so I guess they're just making the reload time a little bit slower. Excuse me. This is going to make your shots a little bit riskier, so you can't just spam everyone with arrows. Another change is whenever you get revived from the reboot ban, you're going to lose your invulnerability as soon as you shoot or build, so that's just something to keep in mind. Let's keep going here. They just added sword fights, LTM, back into the game. I don't really play that because I'm kind of traumatized from when the sword first came out, you know.
Sing, 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 sing. Why is that in the game? Sing, sing.
Still have nightmares, dude. As far as gameplay goes, they increased the duration of elimination credit. So basically meaning whenever the last time you shoot someone, if they die in the storm or if they self-eliminate, fall damage, whatever it is, you'll get the kill. They're increasing the duration to 60 seconds for each category, so that's gonna be a full minute, which is pretty big. Let's see, the main menu has also been changed, so I'm sure you noticed as soon as you logged in. And then that's about it for the normal stuff, and now we're gonna go to creative. They added quite a few things to creative, such as transmitters and receivers. This is basically just gonna be a thing for like mini games and creative. Then they added an actual storm device finally, so now you're gonna be able to create maps with a simulated storm, which is gonna be huge to practice for late game. Because one of the big problems Fortnite has right now is like it's hard to practice late game because to get to late game, there's just so many like random variables, and it's like, you know. So I'm really happy they added this, and I might even make a storm map for you guys. So let me know down below if you guys want me to do that. They also added the Pueblo theme to creative, so now you can create your own Westworld if you wanted. And that's about it for the important stuff for the patch notes. So now I'm gonna get to all the leaked stuff. The leaked items are definitely the stuff that makes me most excited, so I'm gonna get started with the first skin. Don't forget to use credit code TomFool 9 shop. Airhead, decent. I'll give it like 6 out of 10 for me personally. Wander, he looks pretty clean. I like it. Clean. She's pretty clean. Next, we got Neo Versa. Kind of going with the whole like futuristic vibe this season. I'm not really digging the futuristic vibe, but I mean, she's aight. Signature shuffle. Slurps. A slurp wrap. That not too bad. I like the color. I like the color scheme on that for sure. They have Hex, Ocular, Utility Pack. These are all backlinks that are going with the skins. Callisto. Kind of got that goth, emo, like girl vibe going on. She's alright. She's alright. Asmodeus. I can't even pronounce it. Who comes up with these names, dude? I mean, he's good. He's good. I'll give him 5 out of 10. I changed my mind. He's alright. He's it. Shot collar. That's cleaner. I think that's cleaner. An extraterrestrial emote. Basto. A new song. I don't even pay attention to the songs. If you guys pay attention to the songs. Foul play. These are cool. These are some new pickaxes. I actually like these a lot. I like how they're coming out with double-handed pickaxes now. Metro hatchet. Metro machetes. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Talons. I actually like that. That's clean. That's gonna go good with my Kuno skin. Chrono, Trail, Fiend, Rap. I feel like I'm pronouncing a lot of these wrong. Bolt. I like that. She's pretty clean. Me gusta. Desert Dominator. I feel like this is already a skin. No? Or it's pretty close. Plastic Patroller. These I'm excited about. I can't decide if I'm gonna get the guy version or the girl version yet, but looks bad. Looks, I mean, like good bad, you know, like that's bad. Relay, he's pretty clean. I dig him. I dig it. Now here's the Toy Trooper. Toy Trooper is the female version of the Green Army Man. I really like the I don't know what it is, but I just like the female skins more in this game for some reason. I don't know, we'll see when it comes out. Savior, the W, fork, knife. Is that a back bling? That looks like a back bling. That's, I appreciate the pun. I appreciate the pun though, at least. Green toy wrap. That looks like a fruit roll-up, but I'm probably gonna get it because it looks pretty good. And last but not least, for the skins, we have an upcoming outfit called the Breakpoint. This one looks pretty good as well. I like the color schemes on them. Her, him, I didn't mean to assume gender right there, my bad. Yeah, but it's pretty clean. I like it. As far as leaked items go, there's only one this week, and it's called the Proximity Launcher, and it looks kind of like it's gonna take over the GL, or the grenade launcher right now. It's very similar. Explodes just kind of scare me. They honestly, like, grenades, those things will sneak in your box. Like, if there's just like a little tiny crack, it'll sneak right in there. So we'll see how that goes when it comes out. I'll give you guys a little review on that. And that's about it for the patch notes and the leaked items. So I'm gonna get to some of the map changes for you guys. So it seems Polar Peak has finally collapsed, brothers. It's about time. The previous weeks, there's been an eye in the mountain, so you can see it moving. There's a pretty big eye, and now there's actually imprints of dinosaur footprints near Polar Peak. So I don't know what that's hinting at. It might be hinting at next season being like dinosaur themed or something. I don't know. Tell me what you think down below about that. Next, we have Mr. and Mrs. Stone, which looks like they're playing with the tree, and the stone dog can be found deeper in the forest. So that's wholesome, I guess. I don't even know the proper use of that word. And to wrap it up, all the sheds in Fatal Fields have now been converted to 2 floors, have a chest spawn, and tons of mats that you can get for materials. All the map changes I found on FortniteNews.com, so make sure you check them out. And that's it for this week's video, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys think. Peace.